Hello everyone, this is what we're going to do today, 3D letter cross logo. So there are two letters D and Q and one stroke is going over and going under, like a hanging letters. So please subscribe my channel and set the notification for my latest video and hit the like button too. And let's get started. Okay, so please open new Adobe Illustrator file, the letter size and landscape orientation like this. And then first I'm gonna type two letters as I showed you, D and Q, two letters. And then my typographic choice is, I chose some ornamental typeface, something like a cursive and then a script style. So this is my typeface, and then I'm gonna set the type size 200 point. Okay, so it's pretty big. Okay, so first, once you type it, I'm going to go to type menu and create outlines. So these are graphics now, and let me ungroup them. Okay, so D and Q are separated. So let me overlap these two letters, maybe something somewhere like this. Okay, right? And then select both. Now go to object menu, path, offset path, and set this value 4-point offset and 4-point the miter limit, and say OK. Now select everything. Let me zoom in. So first I have to make a decision which stroke goes over and which stroke goes under. Okay, so in this case, a Q will go over D, and then this stroke will continue under letter D. So select everything. Now choose your shape builder tool. Shape builder. If you do not see this, make sure you choose Windows menu, toolbars, and advanced toolbar. Okay, now let me zoom in a little more. So this letter Q will over the letter D. So let me hold down the Option. You see the minus key, minus sign next to your the mouse cursor. So let me get rid of this. Click, click. Now in this cross section, it will go under letter D. So delete this and delete that. And then also delete all the other outer and then inside the stroke. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Delete. Delete. I keep holding down the Option key. There. This. And this inner circle. So now here, let me zoom in even more. Option. Delete this. Delete. 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 And delete these little triangles. Okay, as you can see, the letter Q goes over letter D, and in this cross section, it goes under letter D. Okay, so we're almost there. Now select everything, and then open Pathfinder. Pathfinder is under Windows menu and Pathfinder here, and choose Unite as one shape. Okay, so we're almost done. We're done as a kind of basic settings. Now I'm going to apply that 3D effect on this D and Q. So let me keep this. I'm going to make a copy of this. So hold down the Option, keep pressing your mouse button, and let me drag it so I can have another copy. So as I showed you, we're going to have the two different type of texture, D and Q. So I need to ungroup them first. Under Object menu and ungroup. Now there are 4 pieces now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to group 2 pieces of letter D. Select both by holding down the Shift key and under Object menu and group them. So D is a one group. Now Q. There's one little section and another part. And same thing. Group them. Command G. So there are two parts. So now select both. Let me change the color first to just kind of lighter gray, like this. Okay, now select both again. Then go to Effect menu, 3D and Materials, and Extrude and Bevel. Choose that. See that the 3D panel. So first in the Object menu, I'm going to change the depth down to 0. And then also, let me change the preset from the off-axis front to front view. Now scroll up, bevel section, turn on the bevel, and we're going to try this kind of classic bevel. Okay, so you can control the width, narrower, wider, that's too much, maybe something like this, and the height higher or lower. So maybe somewhere here. Okay, it's getting better. Now go to lightings. I want to have my lightings from the top left. So something like this. Okay, so we're almost there. Now I'm going to apply the different materials. So now deselect it because the D and Q, each letter will have a different texture, different materials. So first let me select the letter D and go to materials. And I'm going to choose this. Soft hammer the aluminum. Looks like the kind of the silver. You see the big texture. So scroll down in this properties panel. Scroll down, you see the repeat. I'm gonna repeat more. See? So I can see better kind of texture because I think that is kind of too much. So it's it depends on you, your decision. So I think that looks better. Now let me choose the letter Q. This time I'm gonna have a gold leaf. And then texture repeat section. Let me repeat a little more. Like that. Okay, now I'm closing it. See? So this is the just black and white version. This is a 3D version with certain texture. So in order to give some more kind of decoration, I'm going to move it to Photoshop and let me give it some kind of effect on it. So select your D and Q, copy, Command C, under Edit menu and copy. Now, go to Photoshop and I made a link to this file so you can download it from the description. So open this file and just to paste it, Command V, or edit and paste it. Choose the pixels, OK. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, hold down the option so I can keep the same proportion width and height, about that size, and hit the return. If you want to reposition it, you can do that. A little to left. Okay. So I'm okay with that, but let's give it some kind of little more kind of a shiny effect, like a sparkling. So let me create a new layer on top, and then I'm gonna set my foreground color to white, and then please choose your brush tool, and then I downloaded some brushes from the brushlovers.com, and let me show you. Okay, so this is a brushlovers.com, and then I looked for sparkle. Then there are the numbers of sparkling effect airbrushes. So I chose this and I downloaded already. So maybe you can do these things. Okay, back to Photoshop. I already installed it, and then once you download it, you can go to this airbrushes settings, click on this gear shape, then you can import your brushes, and you can find it. So please import the ABR file, .abr. So import brushes, and you can see that .abr. Okay, so this is what I have. So I chose this the brush number 14. And let me increase the size a little bit, around 400 something. Okay. And then my foreground color is white. I'm on a new layer. Then let me make some sparkling effect somewhere there. Ding. Shiny. And then also let me sample with my eyedropper tool, sample this tip, that yellow, maybe this yellow, like a gold color. Okay, now I'm gonna choose my brush tool again. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, like 200 something. And then at the end, ding, see? Okay, so we made in Illustrator this black and white version of a logo. The two letters are kind of overlapping and kind of hanging and crossover. And then we apply some 3D effect with some texture. And then we export it to Photoshop for this kind of little more effect. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you can use it for your future project. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.